you know this secret gives you everything you want. Happiness, health, and wealth. You can have, do, or be anything you want.
I've seen many miracles take place in people's lives. Financial miracles, miracles of physical healing, mental healing, healing in relationships.
All of this happened because of knowing how to apply the secret.
Welcome to my channel. My name is Destiny, and if you've seen my face before and you haven't subscribed yet, then baby, what is you doing? Subscribe. Today we're talking about manifestation. We're talking about law of attraction. I've noticed nowadays manifesting is a trend. Everyone's out here trying to manifest their dream car, manifest their dream house, manifest their dream job, manifest their dream man or women. And basically, people out here trying to create their dream lives by manifesting it. I got a little background in this, and I just want to tell y'all my personal story as to why I stopped manifesting. I pretty much grew up manifesting. I pretty much grew up using the law of attraction and all that. This video isn't to bash anybody. I'm just telling my story and giving some information, and you do with that what you will. With that being said, let's get right into the video. So, what is manifestation? Manifestation refers to various pseudoscientific self-help strategies that can make an individual's wishes come true by mentally visualizing them. Manifestation techniques are based on the law of attraction of New Thought spirituality. What is the law of attraction? The law of attraction is a philosophy suggesting that positive thoughts bring positive results into a person's life, while negative thoughts bring negative outcomes. I found out about this around like elementary school. I used to watch this documentary called The Secret. I used to watch this documentary almost every single day. I probably still remember some lines from that documentary to this day because it's so like engraved into my brain. And the whole documentary is literally about law of attraction. It's about manifestation. It's filled with like, you know, testimonials pretty much of like people using it. It pretty much just teaches you how to use the law of attraction to manifest things into your life. Basically, as long as you think positive thoughts and visualize the life that you want, the universe will work in your favor and gift you your dream life. However, if you think negative thoughts, like if you wake up and you're having a bad day and you just start off thinking negatively, pretty much your day is just gonna go bad, and you're putting these bad thoughts out into the universe and it's gonna bring bad back to you. I actually ended up making my first vision board because of that movie, because they also talked about that. And I even started keeping a manifestation journal where I pretty much would write out everything that I wanted over and over and over and over again. Like I would write out my desires multiple times a day, like in the morning, noon, and at night. Like it was a part of my routine. And you pretty much do that until it happens. And you know, nowadays I've noticed this being even more trendy, even more mainstream. I've even seen people on TikTok talking about it, but they're talking about it, but they're not really saying manifestation. They call it being delusional now. And it's like basically thinking positive thoughts and acting as if you're living the life that you already want to like manifest it until it happens, you know? For example, if you're trying to manifest becoming a millionaire, you'll take a dollar bill and write $1 million on the dollar bill. You'll start dressing like a millionaire, start acting like one, talking like one, hanging out at millionaire spots, like I don't know. Pretty much just start implementing that lifestyle so that the universe can actually bring it to pass. And honestly, it sounds all innocent, it sounds all fun and games, it sounds like a really fun, like good positive thing, you know, because you're just manifesting your dream life. Since I gave y'all a little background, now I'm about to tell y'all why I stopped practicing this. I gave my life to Christ back in 2019. I dropped all of these new age spirituality practices. I used to do tarot cards. I used to be obsessed with zodiac signs. I used to be really, really big into manifestation, really big into law of attraction. Like, I was that girl. I was so deep into it for years up until 2019. When I first came to the faith, I still didn't think there was anything wrong with manifestation and manifesting, because like, it's, you know, you think positive thoughts, good things happen. But as I started to learn more and I started to get closer to God, I started to realize that it's a problem, because essentially what it does is it takes the focus off of God. And what I mean by that is it pretty much takes God out of the driver's seat of your life, and you now are in the driver's seat of your life. And by doing this, you're seeing yourself as the creator of your life. You're pretty much saying, all right, God, I got it from here. You're seeing yourself as your own God, which is a problem, because that's idolatry. And idolatry is when you put anything above God. God should be the only person that's on the throne of our hearts, not your job, not your kid, not your husband. Like, so when we start manifesting and doing all this stuff, we're pretty much kicking God out of his spot and trying to take over ourselves. You know, like, especially as a believer, like, we're supposed to be giving God the glory in all that we do. But when you're over here focused on creating your perfect life, you're focused on you. When God should be the center, you're the center. There might be some people that's like, okay, but I've been manifesting since so-and-so, and because of that, now my business is booming. I'm making all this money. I got my dream house. I got my dream car, so it must work. So like, what's the problem? You have to think about like, what is the source? If it's not coming from God, then who is it coming from? Because people forget, like, Satan can give blessings too. That's why you see all these celebrities that are having all of these luxurious things. They're out here living their best lives. Matthew 4 verse 8. The devil took him being Jesus, to the peak of a very high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and their glory. He said, I will give it all to you. He said, if you kneel down and worship me. Get out of here, Satan. Jesus told him, for the scriptures say you must worship the Lord your God and only serve him. Even Satan tried to tempt Jesus with all these things of the world, you know? So that's like in his track record. You'll see all these celebrities with all these nice, cool, glorious things, but they're not coming from God. A lot of these celebrities are out here practicing witchcraft on the daily and worshiping ancestors. They're literally like celebrities that are openly posting about worshiping these gods and how ever since they started worshiping these ancestors, they got received so many blessings. Like, that's witchcraft. And you might be like, oh, well, what's the difference between praying? Like, because there are some people who literally don't see a difference between praying, especially because the word says there's life and death in the power of the tongue. Well, there's a huge difference, because one, yes, there is life and death in the power of the tongue. Yes, God spoke and things came into existence. But with law of attraction and manifestation, a lot of it is within your thoughts. Like, the Bible does not talk about how you need to think positive thoughts and then the universe will give it to you. But yeah, when you pray, you're relying on God to bring things to pass in your life, or allow things to come to pass in your life, if it's according to his will, not our will. When you manifest, you're relying on the universe to bring things to fruition. Which, by the way, disclaimer, there's a huge difference between God and the universe. I know a lot of people use them interchangeably. God is the creator. The universe is the creation. The universe isn't bringing you anything. I 100% guarantee that the universe did not bless you with that job. The universe did not bless you with that car. That was either God or the enemy. I'm just letting you know. If God's not blessing you, the enemy's blessing you. And the thing is, the enemy's blessings, they don't last long. They lead to eternal death. The enemy is not blessing you for no reason. There's no way he's just gonna bless you just to bless you. Like, there's always a reason why the enemy is blessing you. Whether people are having to sell their soul, whether people are having to do whatever. There's all types of things. These people who are doing witchcraft and, you know, sacrificing things, or like worshiping ancestors and making these little altars, like, there's some type of exchange going on. With God be blessing us just because he's a good God. We don't, not because we deserve it, not because we did anything, just because he's a good God and he desires to bless his children. Honestly, I don't want this to be a super long video, and I can go really deep, and I can talk hours about manifestation. I really can. I just really wanted to make this video to emphasize that all of these materialistic things don't matter. What's more important is your soul and where you're gonna end up, blank point period. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but it's just like, when you see God, when you build a relationship with God, when you learn to put him first in life and keep him on the throne of your heart, when you start putting your trust in him and taking it off of yourself, everything will fall into place. Matthew 6:33 says, "Seek the kingdom of God above all else. Live righteously and he will give you everything you need. Don't worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will bring its own worries. Today's trouble is enough for today." When you're more focused on creating your dream life, creating your perfect life, and pretty much going out here doing whatever you want to do, whatever you think is success for you, you're actually doing yourself a disservice. Because when we're doing these practices and we're manifesting, we're doing all this, we're creating our own plans for our lives. Not even knowing that God has greater plans for us than we could even imagine, than we could even fathom. So I just wanted to make this video to just get y'all thinking. I already know there are gonna be some people that don't like this, that don't agree with this. But like, moral of the story is, you just need God. You don't need the crystals. You don't need to do the whole manifestation journal. Essentially, all y'all need is Jesus. All these things you're desiring, all you really need is Jesus. That is the whole moral of the story. This video really could have been like 2 minutes long because Jesus is the answer. I sound like a Jesus freak. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Once you find God, once he reveals your identity to you, your purpose to you, the actual plans that he has for your life, it hits different. Anyways, life has gotten so much better since I stopped manifesting and doing all that stuff. Because that is witchcraft, by the way, just in case y'all didn't know. It's witchcraft. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all learned something from this video. I hope this video forces y'all to go do your own research, which is why I'm not going extremely deep either, because go find out for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Go take it to Jesus. If you're a believer and you also practice law of attraction, take it to Jesus and let him reveal it to you. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, baby. And I hope y'all come back for more.